venerable. So how can I call you?
Sophea.
So venerable Sophea.
Yeah.
Are you university student?
Yes, study at Sastra University.
Okay, so you study at Sastra University of Cambodia, right? Okay. I'm going to have a small interview with you within 10 minutes about your university life. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit what is your major and why did you choose that major?
Nowadays, I'm studying law, major law. But it is not interest for me. Before time I study IO, it is interest for my future. But I choose law study because my father need me to study.
A little bit sad to me. Because you study law because your father
My
wanted
family have only two boys. Yeah.
Okay, two sons.
My brother and me, and my sister, 5. So all of them just study for the high school. Yeah, some high school, some secondary school. But me study university. They telling me like, you study only, study IO. Why you study IO? I think I tell him study IO. I think it's easy to get into large work in the government organization also. But he said our family and our village no one study, but I need to study law. They think it's better.
So, what you are going to do in the future if you follow your father's decision?
After I decide for choosing the law, I think the law, if we study the law, we can become like a lawyer, prosecutor, or judge, some or other things that's related to the law, or we can do the plan counselor, like that.
Is it hard to study the major you're not really interested in?
I think so very hard for me. Yeah. Why? Because law is not easy to study. You need to remember some article related to a simple course or reading a book. It's difficult. And sometimes I read in the civic code also some parts I understand, but we didn't understand also.
So, differently from that, do you have any good memories during your academic life? The good memories of studying law?
What do you mean?
Like, because you study
How
law,
I remember?
right? Like, no, study law is hard for you, right? Because it's not your interest. But do you have any good memory or good activity or something that you enjoy during your study? You understand? It's like maybe you study law, you enjoy the lecture, you have new friends, something that is good about law. Do you have good memories with that or no?
Of course, I see
So, you say you have a hard time during your studying law major, right? You have a hard time. It's hard to study. It's not your interest, and sometimes it's boring to remember everything, right?
Yeah.
But is there any good thing about studying law?
I think when we study one subject we cannot we do not interest or in so many something make us worry or don't like it. But I think if we study not the first time like that, yeah, maybe we cannot interested on it. But when we study long time, one term, two term, so I think this subject is the best.
So the most interesting part is that you now you adapt yourself with the major and you try to like it, right? Okay, that's good. You spent some time talking about the difficulty during study law major. So how can you get reach over it? I mean, how can you face those challenges? How can you face it? How can you solve that problem? You can hold it, relax and
Yeah.
You can just tell about your experience during your study. For example, it's hard to remember all the law, but you try your best.
This major we study a lot. Like sometimes it not relate to our situation in Cambodia, like civil code also, because civil code just translate from Japan, and other law like international law or convention. Also, it's the situation on the road. So sometimes we do this and understand in other country. Yeah. So sometimes we so difficult.
So, after you change your major, so what is different between IO and law? Do you think you know what is different between these two majors, IO and law?
Do you know about the orientation course
Yes.
in Panya Sastra University?
Yes.
Or study this course like whole of the major like business, IO or other subject study the same.
Right.
I study in 10th major, so I choose it. I think,
Understand.
you understand?
Right. I was
Me
asking
and
about
can orientation course or 10 subject, all the student who study the same like me also.
Okay, I understand. But what is the difference? Like, why checking if it is the same?
I study one night off. I think I remember that you are also the old student.
Old student.
He, Mr. Nida,
Right.
you and two sisters, three sisters also study here.
Okay,
Like
yeah, I remember.
When my father's let me to choose the subject, so I withdraw the IO subject,
I see.
algebra,
Mhm.
and was
Public
public policy.
Right.
Yes.
So I cannot compare this because I just study IO one major only.
Mhm.
One major I study middle of term. Yeah. middle of term. I withdraw with Mr. Brunsuki.
Mhm.
Yeah. The next term I choose the law. So.
So in the upcoming futures, do you think you could find any job or maybe you create any business that related to the major?
I think you know about the system in Cambodia, how all of person can itself as a group in the institution or the ministry.
Okay. So you want to be a officer?
I want to say that nowadays I am 61 years old. So when I finish high school, so late for me to have exam, some the
Ministry, right? You want to be a
Yes.
in public sector?
yeah.
Okay.
So late for me.
Right.
So,
Thank you a lot for you sharing some experience during your university life, and I hope you can join with our team to improve your English. And we are very happy to welcome new members, and also we hope that you can contribute to our teams as well. Thank you a lot. Thank you
yes,
so much.
thank you.